You heard the news. No longer will you be able to get these models here in the United States. So I bring to you today a Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio in beautiful Verde Montreal. Let's do a walk around this beauty while it's still here. You guys already know why I'm here. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where it should be apparent more now than ever how special these cars are with the news of Alfa Romeo dropping just last week that the Giulia Quadrifoglios are no longer going to be available here in the United States. Same with the Stelvio Quadrifoglios. April is the last time you can order these new, and then the last one comes off the factory in June 2024 this year. That's just in a few months. So getting one of these is going to be a little bit tougher than you guys expect because Alfa's moving fully electric, and that means the Giulia. So that means this Quadrifoglio model in the gas V6 engine variant is going to be gone. So I have one here today. I want to show it off to you guys because if you are interested, well, you better come buy this thing in its beautiful Verde Montreal color. But besides that point, we'll talk more about that in just a moment. Let's take a spin around this beautiful specimen called the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. So just to let you guys know, anytime I have the opportunity to film a Giulia or Stelvio Quadrifoglio, I'm going to take it because they're already kind of rare, right? But now they're going to get even more scarce with the market being so crazy with these cars going away in their current gas forms. So obviously I had to do a walk around at this one here, and because it's for sale, unfortunately I can't afford it because I'm just not there, but somebody else will be able to pick this up and they're gonna love it, and I'm gonna be super jealous. But here it is. I will go over the pricing in just a moment, but we know the 2022 model year, right? We have it in Verde Montreal, as again we've spoken, and it shows off this paint so well. A little pollen from Florida, you know, that kind of covers the car a little bit, you'll see, but obviously it's still shining in the sun. And the Verde Montreal is a $2,200 paint job, which is Alfa's most expensive, with Rosso Etna as well, also being a premium paint. So you guys can see how well that looks, especially with the dark Vidal and Scudetto and the Trilobo right up front here. All right, the carbon fiber active front splitter for the Quadrifoglio models that will retract at 70 miles per hour to add some extra downforce. Yeah, it's one of a kind there. All right, obviously you can see the grille right here on the side, honeycomb. You can see the feed through, help cool the car down, and the slats on the side as well for airflow. You put that all together and you get one aggressive looking Alfa Romeo. Now don't forget about those nostrils in the hood. We'll pop that open in just a moment so you can see what that's all about. But obviously we know that hood, there's a fire breathing dragon under there. Side profile looking deadly as always. We know how sporty this thing is, and it starts at the 19-inch dark 5-hole wheels with the monochrome center cap. You also have the red calipers, white script, Brembo brakes, drilled rotors. This looks phenomenal on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires that we have on this one here today. Front fender, we got a little bit extra cooling there. All right, so we got the honeycomb grille indentation. We have the Quadrifoglio badge, one of the most important things in the Alfa Romeo history on the cars that perform the most. The top performers get that Quadrifoglio the Quadrifoglio badge with the clover leaf there as well. You can get a Quadrifoglio bath too, I mean, I guess. Then you have the carbon fiber side skirt there that gives it more aggression, more flair, and it just looks beautiful overall. Now you have the gloss black mirror cap with the gloss black window moldings as well, looking really good with that tinted window to set it all apart. So you take a step back and look at it from the side profile, and it all comes together so nicely. And then we gotta come to her behind, because wowee, as usual, looks so good. Big difference you'll notice with the newer ones is the clear tails. This one, you got the fully red tails with obviously the reverse light cleared out. But other than that, it's the same Giulia going on since 2017 when they were reintroduced here in the States, 2016, 2017. And we get the same carbon fiber trunk lip, which looks beautiful, very sharp and aggressive. Giulia badging done in black, the Alfa Romeo insignia right there in the middle, and then the quad exhaust tips with this beautiful and aggressive rear diffuser that just looks like shark fins slicing through water in the ocean. It's just so So good looking. You can see the honeycomb grill right under there for some cooling. And again, our airflow slats on each side. Man, what a beautiful machine, guys. Take a step back and we'll look at it from this angle. The stance is just beautiful. The way it sits, the little squat it has, it's just, I'm adoring it because again, I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna have on the channel, guys. This might be few and far in between when it comes to Giulia Quadrifoglio reviews. Now, what's under this hood? We'll do the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 7 minutes and 39 seconds. And that's a Ferrari-derived twin-turbo V6 engine. This fire-breathing dragon gives you 505 horses to play with 438 pound-feet of torque. Now, paired with a 8-speed ZF transmission, carbon fiber drive shaft, all the carbon fiber that we have here today, especially under the hood, the dry carbon fiber here, all throughout this car with the active downforce, everything that works together. We're looking at performance figures of a 0 to 60 in about 3.6, 3.7 seconds with a top speed of 191 miles per hour. This thing is legendary. And again, this is sad because this is the first time I've reviewed one after the news that this is going away. We knew it was coming, but officially we know a date now. We know you have about a month and a half to order these new. And then we know that the last of this model, this engine, this beauty is leaving the factory in a couple of months. And that's it. That's it. So again, this is very, very important, very special. And I can't talk this engine up enough. You know, we're gonna have to find some more out there and get them on the camera because you know why. You know why. Now, I know some of you guys don't care much about fuel, but I always like to bring it up. So with a 15.3 gallon fuel tank, you're looking at 17 city and 25 highway for your fuel. And you're putting premium fuel in this thing. Obviously, this high performance car, it needs high performance juices as well. Trunk space is what you guys know it as, about 13 cubic feet of space. We have our floor mats here. We have a 40-20-40 rear split when it comes to the seating there, so you can fold those down and get to the rear seats. You have triggers on both sides there. Battery stowed away over here, and then there's not much underneath the false floor here. As you guys can see, tow hook, tire inflate kit, screwdriver, that's pretty much it. So with the run flat tires, you don't necessarily need anything spare back there, any room for nonsense. It really just gets down and to the point. Now I'm going to be super quick with the interior because basically I wanted to give you a walk around with this paint and this spec. The interior is going to be just as simple as you know it as for a Giulia Quadrifoglio for 2022. So very quick here, as you guys can see, we have aluminum everywhere. All right, so on the side sill here, on the pedals as well, and then you guys can see the aluminum Harman Kardon sound system, the extended leather on the top with the stitching, and in the armrest here with the carbon fiber trim around the aluminum door handle. You'll also see that we have the sport seats done in full leather, perforated leather. They are heated and extra bolstering there as well. And then hopping inside real quick. Obviously, this is beautiful, right? With the flat bottom steering wheel, Alcantara for the inserts, red start-stop button, the carbon fiber surrounded around the aluminum there with the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf there. You can see the cloverleaf there and the analog dials. Hey, a lot of people like that because, you know, the 2024s are fully digital, so a lot of people like the analog dials. And then obviously you will see the Alfa Romeo insignia there as well, the 8.8-inch touchscreen, carbon fiber in the central tunnel, the 2-track system for the gear select there, as you guys can see, wrapped in leather. All this stuff we've gone over for the Quadrifoglio before, leather on the dash, carbon fiber on the trim here. It's all here and it's all fun and dandy, right? Again, I want to quickly go over this because you guys know all about this. You know what this is all about when it comes to the Quadrifoglio interior. And how did I forget? The aluminum patties, the big paddle shifters on the side there. Obviously, actually, I need to probably just start it. So I'll do that just so you can see that we have our DNA drive mode, race, dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency as well. That's something you probably should keep in mind. So, okay, now I'm done. I just kind of wanted to show those off because, you know, Quadrifoglio centric. Rear seating, pretty chill as usual for this car. I mean, obviously, being a sports car, sports sedan, shall I say, it's decent room in the back for me sitting comfortably. In the front, I definitely have a little space in the back. I'm not touching the backrest of the the seats, so that's really nice. Turbine vents I'll have here as well with my heated seats and my USB 2.0 plugins. Also, my door panels, you will see that have carbon fiber trim, leather, the stitching going throughout as well. And we also have a Harman Kardon sound system, so you will see that speaker down there. Now, if I wanted to, where you see the perforated seats there for the leather and the sport looking seat, pull this down. I also have cup holders as well. So I'm in a nice position when it comes to the Giulia QV. I think I'm gonna make myself a home in here. Now, as always, I gotta show off those flashers for the bi-xenons, the amber turn signals, and the LED running lamps there, as you guys can see. Get a little bit close on it so you guys can see how it goes against this paint. Looks really good. The pollen's kind of holding it down just a little bit, but you know, that's Florida in this time of season. Also in the black mirror cap, you see the amber reflector, or not reflector, turn signal. And then the tails illuminated as well with the fog lamp illuminated right there as well. Put it all together, and that is how she's looking from the back when lit up. Now, obviously, there's no manufacturer stickers since this is a pre-owned car and we have the sticker on the side of the window. But you're wondering, how much is this 2022 Giulia Quadrifoglio going to cost you with 22,953 miles? Well, Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg has it listed on their website as of this video at $59,988, I believe. So basically $60,000 when it comes down to it, but $59,900. So that is what you get. And with this, you can see all the options that have been added here to kind of give you an overview of the car and what you're getting. Now, a lot of people, when they see these cars, they're more than likely enthusiasts and they're looking for these cars and they know what they're getting before they even jump into it. But for those who are curious, this is what you kind of get as an overview of everything for the Giulia Quadrifoglio. You can look up more stuff online if you need to, but this is important as well, that you are as is, no dealer warranty when it comes to this car. So keep that in mind going forward as well. But if you're looking for this car, if you're looking for a Giulia Quad and you want one in Verde Montreal, again, they're going to become scarce. A lot of people are going to buy the new ones up and then they're going to look for used ones after that if they're not already looking for used ones. So now's the time. Guys, at $59,000, this 2022 Verde Montreal Giulia Quadrifoglio, I'm not going to ask you if it's worth it because at this point, well, it's more than worth it. So I want to know what you guys think about this spec. Is this how you would get yours if you could get your hands on a Giulia Quadrifoglio before they're going off the market? Drop those comments down below. What do you think about this spec? And obviously, most importantly, check the links in the description. If you guys want to get this car, it will be on sale here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg. And make sure you guys check the links in the description if you want to help further support the channel. Like the video and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.